What's up, motherfucker? Hi. Sorry, there are probably children in here. I'm sorry I do that. My mom would be so disappointed in me. Let's get close to each other. Let's get close. Hi,
It's
guys.
like we're having a threesome up here.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to touch everybody's chair.
You're so perverse.
I am. Yeah.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Oh, my God.
Hello.
I love you. Hi.
So were we in charge of this thing? Do we got to run it? Do we got to run it? I thought we'd do a PowerPoint presentation first. Emma, get the computer out.
I just start crying.
Sarah's got the laser pointer.
It's a bad dream. Except in my dream, I'd be naked in front of you.
My dream, you'd be naked.
You're so wow. The threesome, and then there's children in the audience. Amber.
I had Baraka.
Yeah, we both had some Baraka. Okay.
All you had, are you sure?
Yes. And lunch.
Why don't we just take questions?
First
Why
questions
don't
over
we
here.
do that?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
My question is for Emma.
Yes.
Are you a little disappointed with the way that your character was left in Buffy, where it was like a blink and you miss it kind of moment, or you're happy with
That
it?
was kind of harsh, wasn't it? Disappointed? No, I kind of, I don't know. I mean, I did ask to be killed, so I didn't think that it was going to be quite that, like, oh, she's dead. Ooh, fuck you. You know? I wasn't expecting that. But, you know, did that answer your question? Feeling a little unappreciated. Yeah, she was a little unappreciated at the end. Whatever. It happens. Why am I laughing? I don't know if I'm having a meltdown. I'm having a meltdown. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
What's the next question?
Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering if any of you guys have any good stories about the filming of Once More with Feeling, which is fantastic.
Sarah, how did you feel about it? Did you enjoy it? She got cut out of it
Yeah, I was cut early on.
before it was even conceived. I had a blast. I mean, I was kind of jealous of Emma and Nick because you guys got to do that amazing dance sequence.
That was pretty fun.
You guys were so funny and so good.
Stop it. You had the voice, though.
I
I
loved
was
it.
just blessed to have auto-tuning, but you actually have the
That's
voice.
not true.
That is definitely true.
That's not true. I dragged.
I can sing okay in the shower.
That's
and
not true.
That's
I
about
dragged.
that's all I'm fit for.
I dragged Emma into something actually. Didn't
you
I?
do?
Didn't I drag you into that?
Oh my God! I'm gonna start crying.
No, you were wonderful.
No, it was so bad.
No, you weren't.
So awful.
No, you were not.
I was.
They were doing
I could not.
No, you were wonderful. She's
You're so-
crazy.
You
What
just like
happened?
me.
I do like you, but you're also I always think of Emma as like a screwball comedian. Like she makes me laugh constantly. They were
I'm
doing
crazy.
Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion as a musical. And they were workshopping it, and I was involved in one of the readings of it, and somebody dropped out at the last minute, and I forced Emma to come in and read one of the parts, and she was amazing. She's over here acting like she wasn't, but
No,
she
I
was
really
wonderful.
wasn't. I was awful.
No, you were not. They loved you. They didn't. I mean, they didn't end up doing
They
anything
didn't
for a
hire
long.
me.
Well, they didn't end up doing anything
Oh,
for
they
like
didn't? Oh, well, then.
no. So
Then I was awesome.
you were awesome, but
Alright.
but that's how much I enjoy Emma's work. That I drag her to weird stuff. But the musical was wonderful. I mean, I had a ball doing it. I wanted all of them to be musicals after that.
Well, I was lucky I got an extra number, like later in an episode, which actually ended up being my favorite. I loved that one. I loved the the spin on the recliner and that whole thing. I really liked that. I don't have any memories.
At all.
I know, but like, do you guys know what lumosity is? You guys know what that is? Okay, well, I like have the worst score on memory. Like, it doesn't even break 1,000. Like, it's pathetic. I have, like, literally, I just don't remember. I remember the most random things. I just kind of have a general feeling that was a fun 2 weeks.
It was a fun.
That was a fun 2 weeks. But that's about it. I'm sorry, I'm so disappointing. You're like, great, can someone be more interesting, please? What kind of laugh was that?
Okay, so the next question's over here. Other side, this side.
Hi.
Hey, girls. How
Hi.
you doing?
I feel like you're Charlie. Like he's like Charlie and we're the angels.
Yeah.
So I want to know if you guys think Buffy deserves a reboot.
With new people? Oh, guys, first that. Amber.
Well, only if Joss does it, but I don't know. I still don't know if there should be one.
Well, I'm dead, so it doesn't make any difference to me.
Yeah, I'm dead too. So, aren't you dead too?
Yeah, we're all dead.
We're all
we're all
dead,
dead.
so it doesn't really matter. They should just do a show with all the dead
sure,
people.
they should totally
Bring
do
all
it.
of them back.
If they wanted to revisit that, sure.
A little bit longer before they reboot, I think, would be nice. Wait till we're dead, and then for real dead.
Yeah, reboots to me are, a reimagining with new people. I mean, if they had new stories to tell and they wanted to do it, that would be awesome. But
I just think everyone would have children by now. Like he's Buffy with kids. It's parenthood. Parenthood with stakes. Jason Katims, get on it.
oh, I love him so much.
I know, me
God,
too.
he's my favorite. Anyway, sorry. Guys, I'm just so jet lagged. I know I seem like I'm drunk or stoned. I'm not.
She's really not.
I'm not. God. I'm not. I'm not. Okay. Questions? Yeah.
Hi, thanks for coming to Perth. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Buffy was one of my favourite shows growing up, so really stoked to see you guys. It sounds like you guys hang out a bit still. Does the rest of the cast catch up very often and hang out still these days? No.
I mean, not in a bad way. It's just I don't know. We've gone our ways.
We've parted
and then
company.
we reconnect at these awesome events, which is pretty fun.
Well, I feel like everybody has kids now, so you don't really see.
Do you have a kid?
No.
God, why don't you put her on blast?
I have a dog, and she's very needy.
Like a kid.
So, yeah.
I see Emma. Like, we hang out in L.A.
We do. We hang out.
We do. She and her lovely fiancé.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He is.
I'm friendly with. I mean.
You are friendly. Yeah. I think you're friendly.
It's just the dog. Yeah.
Well, everyone's so busy. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, people have kids, people are working on different shows, and so it's tough to like reconnect and like do big group dinners. Well, can you imagine if we had like a big group dinner?
That'd be so weird. But kind of cool. No, I mean, I see people from time to time, like, or work with them. I don't know.
I just saw Charisma.
Wish each other happy birthdays.
Yeah, I saw Charisma on the transfer bus in Sydney.
That was cool.
She was going to Melbourne, and I was coming here, and we were sitting. I was sitting in front of her in the bus and didn't realize it. I stood up to get my bag, and she's like, "Amber Benson, is that you?" And I was like, "Yes, it's me." With my glasses and my homeless outfit that I like to wear on the plane because it's comfortable.
If only Charisma were pretty, though.
I know, it's such a bummer. She's such a dog.
Unfortunate.
It's ridiculous. She's even
Yeah.
prettier now than she was before. Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah, she's pretty. Same with Sarah.
I know, like
Just
they have
gorgeous.
babies and they're still gorgeous, and.
Just
They're still gorgeous, and
Anyway,
the men have not aged as well as the women. That's not true. That's not true either. I'm stopping now. Arrête, stop.
All right, well, to stop you, next question over here.
hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Hey.
I'm Warren. Sorry for shooting you, Amber.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
It was good for you. No, I'm going to stop.
I just wanted to know, what would your dream roles be for the future, all three of you?
Anything on The Walking Dead, if they could just hire me. I swear to God, I say it every day.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. Or maybe just to be Jane Krakowski on Unbreakable Kimmy
Yeah.
Schmidt. Or just be Kimmy Schmidt. You guys have that show yet? You seen it? Oh my God, it's the funniest thing of all time. Oh my God. Yeah, Walking Dead.
What's the question? I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's like one show on right now, which one would I want to be on? I don't know. I mean, I love Game of Thrones, but I don't see myself on Game of Thrones. I'm sorry. I don't have that.
Is it
good
the
of an
nudity
English
that
accent.
stops you from seeing yourself on Game of Thrones? Yeah. There's a lot of nudity,
the
right?
nudity too.
I read the books. There was nudity in there, but I was in my mind. Very different. I don't know what. Can we go back? Can it be on The Wire? Can it
Mad
come back?
Men too, but that's ending. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Oh,
I would have been.
Vikings. I love Vikings. Anyone watch Vikings? Yes, right? Lagatha? Oh, that would have been awesome. But someone else is playing it, so bitch. Kidding, she's awesome. Next question. Hi.
Hey girls.
Hi.
Hi. Amber, my question is for you. I just wanted to know what your reaction was when you read that Tara was going to be shot, because that was such a pivotal episode for so many characters.
Well, I didn't read about it. I actually was told in person about it. So reactions are different when you're in the privacy of your own home reading something, and when you're being told to your face what's going to happen. Joss took me aside, and we were shooting the finale of season 5, and he's like, "I have awesome news. You're going to love it. It's so great." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Come, let me." So I went back to his trailer with him and his assistant, and Joss was like, "Okay, let me tell you what's going to happen. We're killing your character. Isn't that awesome?" And I was like, "It's so great. I love it so. It's wonderful." So my reaction on the outside was very positive and excited. My reaction on the inside was like, "Oh, that's really sad, because this is like, part of your family. You're like on a show for a certain amount of time, and you spend days."
I actually think you were going to say, "Yay, you're killing me."
I guess so.
Was that real?
No, that's real. Yeah, but people think I'm going to be happy about weird stuff. I guess I don't know. I'm just yeah. I know.
Wow.
I know.
You know this job you love? Yeah, you're unemployed next week. Isn't that awesome?
I think I think he was thinking from like a story perspective that I would be excited, and I was from a story perspective. From a person perspective, less excited. How about you when you died? How did that go? Did you know? Did you read, or were you told?
I read it. I was not told. I read it. That's kind of how the potentials were, though. We just read when we were going to die. Once we got that episode, and we'd always like flip through it to see if we were still alive. But you know what? It was the season finale, so it was like, yeah, whatever, sure. It was still kind of sad, like, if there was ever any potential of it going anywhere else, it's like, well, I'm dead, so it doesn't matter. But yeah.
Does that kind of answer? Yeah. I'm looking for someone in green waving. It's like, where's Waldo? I know they're out there.
Hello, ladies. What was your best memory working on Buffy?
Bless you. Sorry. I didn't even think I just said it. What was your best memory?
Well, I just admitted that I have like
No memory.
no memory at all. The rest of my scores are really high. Okay. The bunny outfit. No, that thing was hot. That was not one of my favorite memories. God, I don't know. It was sort of a general feeling. Like we used to have fun in my trailer, play Scrabble.
Yeah, you guys are Scrabble crazy.
Yeah, there was a lot of Scrabble happening.
Really?
A lot of
Yeah.
Scrabble.
I didn't want to play Scrabble.
Well, we didn't invite you. I'm kidding. Oh my God. It was a joke. It was a joke. Oh my God. Bless. I didn't know you wanted to play Scrabble. I'm so sorry. It's not like I kept it a secret. I thought everyone knew. Like Scrabble.
She's a Scrabble shark, though. You actually don't want to play with her because she will make you cry. She knows all those like 2-letter Z words where it's like 500 points. It's disgusting.
You're pretty smart. You've had some.
I'm
really
not good at Scrabble. I just want to make dirty words. That's all I want to do. It's just like
More Cards Against Humanity.
Yes.
Oh,
Love
that's also
Cards
good.
Against
That's
Humanity.
a really good time.
My favorite memory, probably making the musical. I had a ball doing that. That was like me at the happiest. It was so much fun. And I got to be a pretty princess. That was really lovely. How about you? What was your favorite memory?
I don't know. I enjoyed the whole experience, honestly. Like, I liked the potential episode, obviously, for obvious reasons. I had a lot to do. So that was good. I got to fight and learn that sort of thing. I don't know. It was just a different experience for me coming from Freaks and Geeks. Like, it was just completely something that was not even in my world at the moment. But yeah, it was good. The sets were amazing. So just coming to work and seeing the sets and getting to work on those were pretty awesome. Hanging out with all the potentials was fun. We had a good time together and fighting and then Sarah Michelle always asking me if I like had sex with my boyfriend on the table or like what he did with me. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm 18 years old.
In real life?
Was your boyfriend on the show?
Was he on the
Was
show?
your boyfriend on the show?
No.
Did she know your boyfriend?
No, but she asked me if I had a boyfriend, and she got really like
It was like,
really
did you have
intimate
sex
about
on that
it.
table?
Like really just asked me really
We just
personal
talked
questions.
about books. I think she thought I was celibate. So
I think she just wanted to see me. I think she just wanted to, embarrass me, see me blush, which I did. How do I respond to something like that?
Did you?
Well, no.
I think that's what everyone wants to know.
No. Is it the same boyfriend now?
No.
Okay. I have a question for you, Sarah. What was it? Did you have fun working with Sam and Martin on your Freaks and Geeks days? I directed Sam in a film.
Did you?
I did. I had Sam in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We upped the Jewish quotient of Baton Rouge in Louisiana.
I love those guys. Those guys are awesome.
So sweet.
Everyone on that show was just awesome. Like the whole experience was great. But I didn't really work with them.
Really?
No, I worked with Linda Cardellini.
It's really great in Bloodline.
Yeah, she's amazing.
You guys
she's
get
an
that
amazing
here?
actress.
I recommend.
She's
It's very good.
And then I worked with the Freaks a little bit. Millie was going to the freaky side.
Freaks and Geeks was so great.
Yeah.
All these iconic shows you've been on. She's all embarrassed now. I didn't ask you about your boyfriend.
I know. It's still embarrassing.
She's literally turning red right here.
Next question.
You said that.
Where are you? What?
Ah,
I also can't see anything. You're all just very, I'm not kidding you. You're very blurry. Where are you? Over there. Thank you. All that I saw. Thank you.
Question is for Emma.
Yes.
Since you said you asked for your death and it wasn't what you had in mind, what was the one you did have in mind?
I can't even imagine what's going to happen.
Death by zombies.
Well, well, I don't know. It would have been nice if someone gave a shit. Give a damn. I'm gotta stop swearing. It's so bad. So, you know, I didn't expect. I mean, like, no one cared. It's kind of like, you cared. Thank you. Thank you. No, I mean, like, in that world, no one seemed to be like, well, she was a nice girl or whatever. And, like, next. I don't know. It seemed like everyone got, I don't know. I didn't, That's, yeah. I just didn't think, I didn't really care how it happened. I just didn't expect it to not mean anything. Whatever those, yeah. That happened. Anyway. Hi. Cool. That one, the person waving in green, I see you. Hi.
This question's for Emma as well. How did they do your makeup for the demon face?
Oh, God, I have no idea. Some very technically brilliant person, some very creative individuals made a mask that I had to sit for with some straws up my nose. Like, that's literally how they do it. Like, they encase you and you can breathe. It's very, what's the word, Amber?
Disconcerting.
No, the sexual term.
The sexual term for being encased
like with the nose. You can't, when you're covered.
You're talking like hoods and S&M stuff? What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay, that's it, S&M.
Oh, it was like you were in bondage.
Like the bondage. With the
of human bondage.
Yeah.
Go for mom there, yeah.
Like if you can imagine like that latex thing with a zipper.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I've never seen one in person. Just saw one on CSI once. The Lady Heather was dope. Anyway,
Lady
Heather, so cool. Anyways, like that with the nose, and then they put a bunch of stuff on, and then they like break you out of it, and then they make that's a cast, and then they put, aren't you glad you asked? I literally, and then they recreate it. They like have a base, and then it takes like 3 hours to put it on with all the stuff, and then makeup. It was awesome. I did not enjoy it at all. They were very kind. They got me out of that very quickly. I could not have done that my whole, people who are in costume like that, every day. I couldn't do it. Could not. It was makeup. I'm so boring. I still can't. I'm so boring. I'm boring myself. God. Amber, do you have anything to say about my makeup?
Yeah, so much. But it's
Anyway.
I've internalized it.
Yeah, it was
because it was so painful for me.
It was painful. Anyway, that's my answer.
Yeah, I always felt bad for James and some of the others that were in those full-on effect.
He only had the top, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but still, you had to sit there forever. And Andy Hallett had a really horrible time on Angel because he was claustrophobic, and so to be in that makeup for hours and hours and hours every day, I think it was really, really tough for him. And it's not an easy thing when you're like that and you spend your whole day in that makeup. I think it has a toll on people.
When it comes off, though, God, that's so nice. The hot towel.
Hot towels.
Anyway.
Hey.
Right here now. Hey.
Hi.
At the time when you were making the film, did Joss or any of the cast realize how the show would affect people now, girls and women now in pop culture? The generalization that at the time it wasn't cool or whatever to have a female as the main hero character. So did you realize at the time when you were making it that it would affect a lot of people in the future, nowadays?
I feel like we're in Interstellar or one of those in the future. Yeah. I think we all knew we were doing something unique. There weren't a lot of really hardcore physical aggressive female protagonists who were actually out there fighting. Aw, hello, cute thing. So
it sounded like a wild animal.
It did.
Like a baby
wombat.
like a dinosaur, from Jurassic Park. I don't even know where. I can't see you, so I just you're
Your
blurred.
child is a dinosaur.
Your child is a
from
dinosaur.
Jurassic Park. But yeah, I mean, I think definitely when you're doing something like that, and because the scripts were so wonderful, the writing was so good, the characters were so well developed, you knew that it was going to have some sort of longevity. But I mean, I think there was a lot of stuff happening around that time. You know, you had the Tomb Raider stuff that was kind of coming in. You had Angelina Jolie stepping in and doing these sort of action-based films. I think things were starting to change. Things were starting to get better, and you know, I think we were at the forefront of that.
We were also on the air when Felicity was on the air, and what else?
She wasn't killing people.
Dawson's Creek. No, but I mean, if your benchmark is killing people or being able to
be strong female,
literally kick ass.
Yeah.
I mean, in that sense, yeah, that was like no one was doing that at all.
Xena. No, that's true.
Xena was. You're right.
But that's one. I mean, we could probably name 2 or 3 others, and that's it.
Well,
Charmed.
In all, honestly though, I
It's a
don't
game
really
now.
know that many. But how many women do you know who can kick ass?
I know a few.
You do?
I do.
Like for real? Like will drop kick you out of? I mean,
I know a few.
I will like, if cornered in a public space, can lay you out.
I can scream really loud.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I honestly had no idea that the show would be popular years later because we didn't really. That was like at a time where there wasn't social media at all, like at all.
There was a posting board.
There was a posting board. I don't even remember. Someone just said there was. I'm like, oh, that's right, the Bronze, wasn't it? The Bronze,
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, it was on a startup network. It was this popular but very sort of it was a sort of very small world. So for it to grow, what? Buffy didn't get canceled. From WB. No. Oh well, yeah. I guess they dropped us. Well, I don't know what happened. The contract came up.
Yeah, I think
who
it was.
knows?
I think it was a money
thing.
Yeah.
But whatever. That's not the point.
That's what they always say. It was a money thing.
But it's interesting that it's grown. It's massive. It's far more. I mean, it resonates now in a way that it did not when I was on it. It didn't. I mean, right? Am I crazy?
No, I think it's disseminated out into the world, and it is sort of pervasive.
Netflix gave it a whole other. It just keeps reaching new generations and then repeat viewing and people. I mean, you guys know way more about it than I do. Not just because I have a bad memory, but because I've literally, I
think people find stuff in Buffy upon repeat watching. And I think that is also why people become so sort of enmeshed in it. Because the more you watch it, the more you discover there's so many archetypal characters. You can find somebody you connect to that you either want to be or that you feel like you are. I think that was part of the staying power of the show. Is that you can see yourself in it.
I don't know who would see themselves as me.
I want to be
you.
you.
Messed up. You want to be Anya?
I want to be you. You're fun.
Oh, thanks.
She's funny.
Thanks. Well, I wasn't a character on the show. I should have been. I'm joking. No, but seriously, who would want to be Anya?
I just want to be Emma because you're funny.
Thanks.
Well,
I love Anya. She's dope, but she was a mess. Wasn't she? Am I crazy? Yeah, like she was kind of crazy and
a little insane.
She tried though, man. She tried. She gave it her effort.
Oh, glorious mess.
Thank you. That's nice.
I know there are more questions out there.
Yes.
There's people with microphones. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What was the most difficult scenes to shoot?
Oh.
Anything with the makeup. For me personally. And I just am spiraling. Can I just go back for a second? I was not just like making, like, Anya was dope. I don't mean it like that. Because I know that's how it's going to go. She's like, he would want to be on you. She fucking hates her. No, that's not what I meant. I just meant in terms of heroes and people looking up to people. You know, you were the first lesbians on TV. So that was hero.
Not the first.
Well, the first, like
long-term relationship.
Like you guys, that was definitely broke ground. I'm sorry. I just had to go back. Anya's great. Thank you. No, she's great. I just meant she was just so concerned about money and she seemed very clueless a lot of the time. I love her. Anyway, boring. Makeup, Amber.
Dealing with the cats. They did not want to do what they were supposed to do. And so literally they'd come at you with like tuna fish oil and they'd put it right here. So then you would smell like tuna fish the whole day.
Why did you have cats?
We had kittens. We had like 17 of them. There were kittens everywhere. Miss Kitty Fantastico.
What? What are you
We
talking
had
about?
cats.
What are you talking about?
Willow and Tara had a cat. You didn't know we had a cat?
I don't remember.
She didn't come visit the house very often. We raised Dawn.
God,
We had a cat.
I don't even remember. You had a kid. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we had the cat.
Got it. It's
So
back.
yeah, but when we, they would have to, especially when we were kittens, they would have like 7 of them because they could only work for a certain amount of time. There were rules about
what?
Yeah, that.
About a cat?
We could only have the kittens for a little bit. Not really big, but just they would lose focus, and so they'd put the next cat on you and get them to come over and lick you, and the kitty, but the kitty didn't want to do it. No, not because the kitty didn't like me. The kitty just did not want to be controlled. So dealing with the cats was always interesting. They were lovely, but
Working with animals is very difficult. Very funny. They said some sexual remark or something over there.
I just said this. Never mind. No, you should inform everybody. If you're going to tell a joke, you got to share it with the group.
Yeah.
The joke as much as it was an observation. I just said this entire thread sounds very sexual. And
you can see up my dress.
And
I just realized we're really big.
We are big, aren't we? The hard scenes for me was the group scenes, like with all the potential slayers and just like getting all that coverage. Like one scene would take like 6 hours to film. I know I recently was at some convention with Nicholas Brendan, and I overheard him talking, and he said that his least favorite season was season 7, and it was mainly because of shooting with all the potential slayers and like a scene taking like 6 hours to shoot. But it's true, those were like a really, really difficult scenes, and it was only because it was just exhausting, just sitting around and waiting and doing the same thing over and over again, but getting different coverage.
Isn't that like the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over with no change?
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I don't know. Everything else is okay. Yeah, everything else is good. Next question.
you're so tiny. And we've been saying such inappropriate things. I'm so sorry. Oh, God.
She's like, it's okay. I got this.
Which monster are you most scared of?
What?
Ooh, is it like just in general or on Buffy?
On Buffy.
Yeah, I like that question. Well done,
What was
you.
the question?
What monster?
I'm sorry.
What monster on Buffy were you the most
Oh.
scared of? I mean, I know mine, but you guys can go first.
Uber Ramp. I think I was killed by one of them, so I hate them. Hate those guys.
I thought the gentlemen were pretty creepy.
Yep, me too. Gentlemen.
Yeah.
That was freaky. The gentlemen from Hush.
The ones who floated and they were creepy and tall.
They came to lunch in full makeup. Like, I'm not getting my pasta down sitting across from you guys. It was really unsettling. And then at the end, when they were out of makeup, Camden Toy came over and said, "Hey, I'm Camden." You know, we had a whole conversation while he was in makeup, whatever. I didn't recognize him. I was like, I don't know who this person is that's trying to talk to me. He's like, I'm one of the gentlemen. I was like, oh, that's you, evil.
Was it Doug Jones?
Doug and Camden, so lovely.
Oh, I love Dougie.
So sweet, and then so creepy is the gentleman. And they were on, do you remember that they were on like wooden boards on wheels and people were pulling them? So it kind of took the scary out just a little bit when you see these dudes dragging them like they're on a wheelbarrow or in a cart of some kind at the grocery store. Can you see the gentleman floating through the grocery store?
I don't remember anything. So. Oh my God.
It's for the best. It's for the best.
I don't remember them being wheeled around. I don't remember anything. God. Anyway, next question.
Hello.
You.
It's Beth, right? Yeah.
My question was...
She's a cousin. I keep asking her if she and her cousin are sisters or friends. I've asked them twice because apparently my memory and your memory are on par.
I wanted to know if you could have been any other character in the show, what you wanted to be.
Ooh, that's a good question also. I just want to run it like Joss. I want to run the show.
Yeah, I would rather created it than be someone else. Although if I had to choose, probably Oz. I liked Oz.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. He's so cute.
Yeah. Oh, you Seth.
I love Seth. We love
awesome.
Seth. Seth's so awesome.
I want to be Spike, right? Because
Spike was cool, too.
Yeah, pretty badassery.
Yeah, Spike was really cool.
Faith is pretty badass.
Yeah.
She had to wear the leather
Okay,
jacket.
she's awesome.
But I liked my character.
Want to play me?
I heard. Guys,
I
you have to be
can't.
vocal. I can't see anything.
Where is it? Where are you?
Where are
Wave.
you?
Wave.
Hi. Yes. Hi. Hi.
Ah, hello.
Hello. Amber.
Hola.
Hola. I don't know any other languages. Anyway.
Bonjour.
Buongiorno.
There's three.
Good. Amber and Emma, you've both been on Tabletop with Will Wheaton.
True.
And today is actually International Tabletop Day. So, just quickly, favorite board game or card game or tabletop game? And if it's Cards Against Humanity, that's awesome.
Settlers of Catan.
What?
Settlers of Catan. As of right now, Settlers of Catan is my favorite game right now.
Oh, yeah.
I love that game.
Did they do script?
Who wants to play? I'm ready. I will destroy you.
I done never played Dungeons and Dragons, but I'd like to play it once. Yeah. I don't know. I like Cards Against Humanity. I don't know. Probably my favorite card game ever is it's not called this. It's called I always called it Coup Fourré, and someone told me that was wrong. It's Coup Fourré. Ooh la la. It's a French automobile card game with flat tires and things like that. But I guess it's called Milbourne. Something like that, maybe? Or, I don't know. Coup Fourré is what you say when you have something happening. Coup Fourré! And so... So we did in Alabama for fun. Sat around and played French card games about cars and mileage.
I played this German game that's called Union Pacific, and it's about like the railroad systems across North America.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it's German, and the rules
Yeah.
are in German, so it's very interesting. But that's a pretty great game too, Union Pacific. It's similar to Settlers of Catan. There's Ticket to Ride, which I recently played. It's pretty similar as well. All right, I'm done.
I mean, yeah, Scrabble.
bet no one's ever
It's
gotten
so
a laugh
boring.
for saying Scrabble before.
I like word games. I just like I like words. Sounds so dumb and pretentious. I like words.
Boggle? You like Boggle?
I love Boggle.
Boggle's great.
The sound, you shake it up. Yeah.
Hungry Hippos.
I like
game called Bananarama.
Bananagrams.
Bananagrams, yeah.
Oh, that's
and then you
fun.
say like peel, and you have to like.
It's like Scrabble without the board.
Yeah, it's like and you're like it's a crossword puzzle-y. Yeah.
I will. I will bring it to your
Bananagram.
house. I will teach you and Mark the ways of the banana.
If you like words, gotta play Bananagram.
I walked into that one, didn't I? Mark probably doesn't need to know. He's probably got that covered.
God, stop!
He's British.
They are on another planet. I have no idea what's going on up here.
You're crying. My work here is done.
Oh my God. I got nothing.
We're
I absolutely
so
have
big.
no Yes. Hi.
Hi, I was just wondering if you could tell us about when you've done conventions, if you've had any fangirl moments yourself in meeting any other actors that you work with, or any interesting convention experience stories.
Oh my God, I flipped out with The Walking Dead. I mean, twice.
I just want to take a picture.
We don't. Can you?
I met Robert Patrick, Terminator 2.
It's like still so small. I
Anybody?
somehow thought this was going to blow up.
Yeah. I met him in England, Blackpool. That's an interesting place.
Robert England?
No, Robert Patrick.
Not Freddy Krueger.
He is pretty awesome.
He's here though. He's
I
dope.
know he's here. I saw him, but I didn't
talk
say
about him.
anything.
He's here.
I was
He's
quiet.
listening.
I was good.
Yeah. Norman Reedus. Yeah. Just basically any of the cast, and then
Oh, she's awesome.
all of them. I'm just like, I love you. I love you so much. I love the show. Please put me on the show.
They're doing a spinoff.
God, no, I want to be on that show. I don't want to be on some spinoff. Although I'd totally take it. But no, I was like, anyway.
I haven't had like a freak out at a convention, but when I was 16, I was at it was like an audition screen testy thing, and Booger from Revenge of the Nerds, Curtis Armstrong, came in, and I just couldn't control myself. I saw him, and I go, Booger! And I like ran at him. I don't know what I was thinking, and he was scared and ran away. He and like Udo Kier. I was in line for the bathroom with Udo Kier, and I got very excited. Do you guys know who he is from like My Own Private Idaho and a bunch of the Warholian sort of German, interesting fellow, older?
I don't know what you're talking. I'm so
That's
sorry.
who I get excited about. Random.
If I actually had an opportunity to meet Meryl Streep, and I didn't do it. What? With Tony, because I was in England, and Tony was working on The Iron Lady, and I was on the set with him, which was as cool as you can imagine that being.
Can't he just actually be the prime minister?
He should be. So dope. And she was filming some awesome scene, and she was Margaret Thatcher, and he's like, come on in. I'm like, I can't. Like, it was that. I was like, no, I'm good. And I like the flutter. I couldn't do it because she is everything. She is my absolute all time. She is the best actress of all time. I mean, she is. I couldn't meet her. I'm sure she would be odd because he's like, no, she's so cool though. She's just so perfect and lovely. I'm like, and it makes it even worse. Like, I can't. You're making me even more anxious because now I know she's that awesome, and I couldn't do it. But that would, I fangirled from afar over that. Not at a con, but anyway.
Okay, we have time for one last question down the front here. Hi guys, thank you so much for coming. My name's Emery. So hello. Anyway, I just wanted to ask if there were any pranksters on set, and if there's any memorable pranks you can share with us from the days on Buffy.
I thought you said any memorable pregnancies at first. I was like, what?
That too.
So many things I didn't know happened on the set. I don't know. I don't.
Alex used to scare people.
I just remember her. I can't say this.
Oh, I know. Was it my birthday?
Yes. You go. You do.
Which one? The one where she put the diapers everywhere? Yeah. It was not my 30th birthday, but she made everyone think it was my 30th birthday. And so when I got to work, there were happy 30th birthday banners. There were balloons. She had a whole basket, which she thought was hilarious. It was a whole basket full of, like, old people stuff, like Depends and all this stuff, as if being 30 meant you were going to have diapers. I don't know, but it worked. It was really, really funny and horrifying. And then I was like, I'm not 30. And so that was then becoming the joke, because it was like, oh my God, I'll be 30. I'm like, no, I'm not 30. And they're like, okay. 28 again, or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm not even 28. I'm 26 or whatever. They're like, okay. And yeah, that was awesome. It was the basket full of Depends.
That was pretty great.
Was she giving me a cake? I don't remember. Was there a cake with Happy 30th?
I think so.
Yeah. That was neat. She liked to play jokes, and she liked to scare people, and she'd hang out outside of trailers, especially poor Tony. And remember, she would just stand side away for him, and he'd come out. She'd scream at him, and he's just this little heart. Oh, my God. He'd fall back against the trailer. It was so mean.
Poor Tony.
Oh, poor Tony.
Who was the nicest human being
best
ever?
Man. Oh, I love him so much. Anyway, that's what I remember.
Yep. No pregnancies.
Alrighty, is that all? I think that's all we have time for.
Thank
so,
you.
ladies and gentlemen, can you please give a big round of applause for Sarah, Amber, and Emma?
Thanks, Robin.